Hello everyone and welcome! This is the Silent K and today we're playing HBS BattleTech. And we were between missions in orbit around Mangjiangdian when last we left. And I did some poking around. We don't really have anything to do in the mech bay, we don't really have anything to do in the barracks, we don't really have anything to do in engineering. So that really just leaves navigation in the command center. So I think I've been looking at these contracts. And of the 4 skull missions that we have available, I think automation is the one I plan on doing first. And that is a defend base mission, so there are turrets on our side, so it should be on the easy side of 4 skulls, hopefully. Pays pretty well, good salvage. We have an urgent problem that needs an immediate military response, Commander. We've just detected multiple pirate dropships en route to one of our supply bases. Logistics bases are generally protected by automated turret systems, but this attack force is much larger than the turret systems were meant for. We want you to provide additional firepower in case the turrets aren't enough. And we'll go ahead and take 5 picks and 120,000 C-bills. And we shall deploy. Feels quiet today, doesn't it? There's no one in chat. Where's the nuke? There's the lark. I was just saying how quiet it was. No nuke. We're just gonna be defending a base. There are turrets on our side. Turrets? Please. Never send a machine to do a mech warrior's job. I don't know. I think those turrets are gonna come in handy. Especially if they like start sensor locking bad guys so that we can bombard them with LRMs. Yeah. But even better if they can get a direct shot themselves, obviously, of course. So how you been, Lark? You doing alright?
Command interface initiated.
Actually, Darius, sometimes turrets being a part of the Op4 and HBS will change how I really feel about a mission. Yeah, the reason I'm taking this mission is because 2 of the other 3 missions were capture base, and I don't feel like going up against turrets. I'm not seeing any turret power signatures coming from the facility. Keep the enemy away from that base. Okay, so our turrets have been disabled by sabotage. Well, now there's a surprise. That's gonna make this mission rough, Command. Suggestions? I have a team of engineers that can manually restart the turrets, but that can only be done in person at turret control. Roger, Commander. If we want any backup, we'll need to keep those APCs alive until they get to the turret control building. And we already have unknown mechs of unknown size advancing from that side. Oh, 3 of them. 4 of them. An entire lance coming after those APCs. And we don't have any clue how big they are. But they are close.
Receiving you. Move order received.
By close, I mean they're close to the engineers. Oh, dang it, I should have sprinted. Varger APCs. Okay, so wow, those guys are really trucking. I'm only gonna have to keep them alive for like 1 turn. Enemy contact. Where? No. Is that the building getting shot at? Okay, as long as it's not the APCs, all target buildings must survive. Oh, all buildings must survive. And for me anyways, capture base missions aren't immediately a skip. Sorry, let me... I didn't even get a chance to move all my guys. Capture base missions aren't immediately a skip, but they go in the back of my priority if other missions are available. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking. Simply, turrets are annoying, their LOS and range is really strange at times, but the fact you still have to blow them up alongside the other units for it to be a victory. Yeah, well, I guess that was a optional objective, because...
What's up, boss?
Because we failed it and it got replaced by defend 4 of 7 buildings.
Full throttle.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, does...
Waiting for orders.
No one else has LRMs. Great.
Aye, aye. Roger that.
Destroy escort missions will always be my skip, because doing those outside of your light tonnage phase of the game is just annoying and oftentimes just resulting in failure. Okay, one to keep in mind. Yeah, because if you haven't got the speed to take out someone that's fleeing from you, that can definitely put a damper on the mission. Conversely, if you're escorting a convoy, it seems a bit easier because the convoy stays with you. There goes... Wait. That was not our awesome. Okay, I'm thinking the Jägermech needs to go first, because that should be pretty quick.
Ready for orders. Full speed, no target.
There goes the paint job. Yes, and... wait. No? That was their awesome. Yeah, they're getting peppered. Also, in those missions, the enemy convoy spawn and the exfiltration for them are way too close.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
So the convoy, most of the time, can easily slip in 1 to 2 turns of movement with their speed on average. Yeah. Plus, they also have the added firepower of the convoy. Yeah. Destroy convoy missions are under the best of circumstances. The ace... No, they've got 2 trebuchets, looks like. Almost killed our first turret. And there goes the first turret. Taken out by a Jaeger. That's why I want to take that thing out as quickly as possible, because it's got 96 armor, tabletop terms, obviously. But it's got the damage output of the two autocannons, which have the boosted damage, or the two autocannon 5s, which are boosted to 8, and the two autocannon 2s, which are boosted to 5. So yeah, that thing has, I think, the highest damage output to armor ratio. Oh, is it our turn now?
Orders?
It took long enough.
Heading out.
Yeah, this is our awesome. Paint is pristine. And yeah, they do have 2 trebuchets, which is kind of a bit.
Standing by. Standing by. Roger.
Yeah, let's try and take this Jaeger mech out as much as possible. Actually, we've got multi-target. So we can go Jaeger mech with the autocannon and trebuchet with the mediums, because, you know, that's the best chance we got.
Acknowledged.
We're not going to build up any heat, for sure. I think the awesome needs to be my secondary main target, but is it worth wasting our called shot on him? Or do we try to get a headshot on a fresh mech? I think we're gonna try to one-shot the trebuchet.
Engaging target.
Boom! Target eliminated. I don't know about everyone else, but a Jaeger mech is a free kill sign to me. Exactly. Wait, do I have... I forgot Silent K had Ace Pilot. He's had it this whole time.
Good to go. Moving out.
Yeah, let's tag a Jaeger mech with the large laser. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we hit that leg. Still wouldn't do it.
Locked on.
Now we turn the Op 4 into a dead man's party. That's the plan for sure. Now I've got Oingo Boingo stuck in my head. Thanks, Lark. I don't know if that was your intention, but it was certainly the effect. are coming at us from the south as well. I knew they were coming from the north. It's my job to spread the good word of they might be giants and Oingo Boingo. Because of course it is. I smell a catapult. That was a 65 tonner with LRMs, and it looked like more than. It'll look like more than 15 of them. I'm actually not sure.
Receiving you.
I want to try and one-shot this awesome, but I don't think my luck is gonna hold. Gauss, the large laser, and one missile would do it. Are we gonna core out an awesome? I think we're gonna core out an awesome. Oh, with an ammo explosion.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Standing by. Ready for orders. Good to go.
How did we not at least take out an arm? Yeah, that awesome did get schwacked. Right in the torso. And I think the Jaeger mech is about to get legged.
Yes, Commander. What's up, boss? On it.
Which leg is stronger? This one, barely.
Orders.
Right.
Location confirmed.
So close. He's 9 points from dead. Well, maybe he'll take enough LRMs to that leg. It's down to 6. Nope. It's gonna take more than that. Centurion with looked like a large laser and some LRMs. A Thunderbolt. .60 tonner with autocannon and LRMs. 60 tonner with 60 tonner. Dragon? there was a catapult on the field, but I guess they were both thunderbolts. And there goes the Varger.
Commander. Copy that. Engage target.
Oh, that's a PPC version of the Thunderbolt. There goes the leg. Alright, that Jaeger mech will not be getting back up.
Position confirmed. Let's see how you like this.
Dang. I was hoping to hit him with all three. I guess the odds weren't as good as I thought.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh, come on, hit him with something, jeez.
Orders? Location confirmed.
Seven. We'd have to hit him with either the autocannon or both medium lasers.
Got it.
Oh, that was both lasers. Oh, and a Kentaro. Haven't seen you before. Centurion. Bolts a dragon. There's a Kentaro around here somewhere. Twin PPCs on a 70-tonner? I think I know what that is. One of the most iconic mechs in the game. And another Thunderbolt. Funny you mentioned that. In both HBS and MechWarrior 5, I feel like the Kentaro is one of the rarest mechs to find. I hardly see them in either game. What I actually meant was that he was new to this field of battle, but yeah, Kentaros, it seems like, are
Waiting for orders.
not the most common mechs for sure. Okay, so we've got a full lance coming at us from the south. We've got the remnants of a lance here. We've got a full lance coming at us from the north. Where was that Kentaro? Okay, the Kintaro's down here.
On my way.
We've got all the medium lasers on at 95%. We got a heat sink.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that Thunderbolt is stripped all across his front. And we're about to lose another turret. We're not far from losing another building. In fact, mentioning it, 500 plus hours of HBS, and I think I've seen 3, not including maybe 1 or 2 that I've seen in a store as opposed to a battle. In MechWarrior 5, which I got about 250 hours, I think I've seen 2 total and only in the battlefield. There is that one Kintaro in like the first story mission in this game. But yeah, randomly, I think I've only seen a couple of others.
Yes, Commander. Ready for orders. Aye, aye. All weapons are go.
Man, these guys just have too many units with too much armor. I'm falling behind and taking them down. Oh. Well, there's one down at least. Thank you for the turrets. Less than 18%, if just barely. We did get him in the head, but not enough. That Kintaro's taking a beating too.
Commander? I copy.
Oh man. It has to be all 3, or it won't be the kill.
Roger. Critical hit, Commander.
That was 2 of his lasers and 1 of his LRMs. And the turret's down. At least we're not taking too much damage, he says, prophetically. About to be down to 6 buildings. Time to make use of those woods soon. Yeah. I'm trying to maneuver my guys into cover as much as possible.
Losing lots of armor.
It's okay. Battlemaster can back tank a few LRMs. And we're down to 6 buildings. They can take out 2 more and still be okay. And they have their target.
Confirmed.
I mean, that could be a kill as well.
Copy that.
Or it could be a miss. Three hit points. Alright, I think Medusa, or not
Good to
Medusa,
go.
Decker is next.
Jumping.
3 CT hit points and no weapons. What a horrible way to die. What a horrible way to waste one of my whole turns. Come on, Decker, do me right. Heavy metal achievement unlocked. Like your perspective. So now do I take out the trebuchet? Do I go for the thunderbolt, the dragon? Do I fall back? Let me see if I can't one-shot this dragon. We might get extra lucky this match. Well, we got everything but the autocannon.
Enemy met.
Carpathize, hey, how's it going? Well, out of all those targets, I can assure you the dragon is always the least dangerous one. Yeah, but we did take out 90% of his weapons in like one volley.
Yep.
So that was cool. So to answer Carpathice's question, I'm doing quite well. Not as tired as I was afraid that I would be, considering that I worked all morning, but and I've been up since like 6 a.m., which is unusual for me. I know you can dog on me for being a weakling, or however you want to. Like our previous worst stock loadouts conversation, I'll always make fun of the dragon. Yeah, the stock dragon is pretty weak. The autocannon is pretty underwhelming.
Locking all weapons.
That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, worst stock loadouts. Dragon definitely ranks up there. I would say it ranks up there with the Jaeger mech, which has way too many tons worth of weapons and not enough armor. We're down to 5 buildings and precious few turrets.
On my way.
Oh, dang. That trebuchet. I need to hit it with some missiles, is what I need to do. I'm trying to hit it with PPCs. Jaegermech, Dragon, and Shadowhawk are objectively terrible. Agreed. However, the Griffin and Wolverine are my hot controversial takes as also bad stock loadouts. I don't hate the Griffin. The Wolverine, there is definitely room for improvement, but the Griffin I think is a solid 20 point at long range medium mech. Which I'm willing to say is not a bad design.
All weapons confirmed.
Okay, there goes this large laser and the SRM and
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
well, can we hit the trebuchet with some LRMs? That would make my day.
What do you need? On it.
I think for its tonnage, 1 PPC and LRMs are wholly mediocre at best. As for the Wolverine, it has no excuse being that woefully under-equipped.
Commander?
They're both really mobile, and I want to say relatively well protected. I know that I don't like taking Griffins on, partly because at long range they're still formidable, or they're just as formidable at long range. The Griffin does really well in its intended role. Yeah, that's a better way of phrasing what I was trying to say. Oh, there's a Centurion over here I'd forgotten about.
Lifting off.
But yeah, a Griffin at long range is scarier than most medium mechs, and several heavy mechs, I would say. I'd rather take on, say, a Grasshopper at 20 hexes than a Griffin. Or even I would say, 7 hexes.
Affirmative.
It's one of the better points of BattleTech, I think. I don't think another tabletop wargame or RPG has such a diverse opinion fan base wide of what is good, bad, or ugly. Yeah, on Facebook, I've even there's someone in the Facebook groups that I'm in that is a big fan of Jaeger mechs, which I consider probably the worst design ever, at least for its tonnage. But yeah, it has its fans. The Urban Mech has its fans. I'm not especially one of them. I'm not dissing on the urban mech, I just have a hard time using it, I guess. But yeah, I definitely agree that the diversity of the BattleTech fanbase is one of its greatest strengths. That and, you know, giant stompy robots, of course. Right, let's wreck this
All
Thunderbolt.
weapons committed.
Probably could have saved the LRMs.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, there goes a PPC. And a medium laser critted. Not bad for our last turret. Hanging in there, holding out.
Good to go.
Can we... Nope. Still no.
I copy. Receiving you. Yes, Commander. Roger.
Ooh, that's actually not that tempting. That's the wrong side of him. That is definitely the right side of him. Well, we did what we could. Well, the urban mech is contextual. It's loved as a meme and little else, even by those with little to no knowledge of BattleTech. It's decent with some builds in MechWarrior and to a lesser extent HBS. If more people had used it on the tabletop per se, they'd probably sing a different tune. Yeah, that speed of 2 just is so crippling, I would say. I was debating whether to melee him or not, but I'm gonna fire the lasers.
All weapons.
Get into that sitter torso.
Nice. Got past his armor.
Someday these bean counters will figure out that you can't fight mechs with anything except other mechs. I doubt it, Yang. They're always looking for ways to cut corners, and we're always there to bail them out.
Mission successful.
I'm more of a Marauder and Thunderbolt fan myself. Yeah, those are both definitely excellent builds. I remember a couple of games in the old BattleTech Telnet times where I had a Thunderbolt and sponged damage, ended up being a head and a CT and not much else. Personally, I love the Marauder. I like the Thunderbolt too, but often have a bad time about what I want to load them out with. Alright, so we earned 120,000 C-bills. No one took any internals, no one got injured. 4,000 XP all around, which isn't really a thing we're worried about. We'll take the awesome part. We're not taking the Jaeger part. We might take some... We could take an entire Thunderbolt. We could take part of a Kintaro and try to finish that out. Autocannon 2 with 35 damage at extreme range. That's actually really interesting. 35 damage at extreme range. But to your point, yes, the Marauder, I'm a fan of the Marauder. I like the Thunderbolt too. Thunderbolts are excellent damage sponges. Marauders maybe less so. Mainly with Marauders, my main problem is the fact that it's so easy to overheat in one. Or it's basically impossible to not overheat in one. At least the Warhammer is capable of firing both of its PPCs for a couple of turns before it overheats. Fan of the Awesome and Mad Cat. I mean, Now we're just talking about all the best designs there are out there. Silent doesn't like Marauders because they aren't called Zentradi battle pods. I plead the fifth. So many heat sinks. Ooh, a rangefinder. And a +3 accuracy targeting system. That was worth scrolling down for. +2 accuracy missile. We could build out a missile boat. Eventually. Wonder how many LRMs I could stack on an Atlas. That's where my mind is at. So yeah, the 2 targeting systems, the rangefinder, the autocannon 2, and an awesome part. We also got a Jaegermech part, a Kentaro part, 2 Thunderbolt parts, 2 Trebuchet parts, the stability damage LRM 15, nice. Awkward. As to Carp's picks, I actually don't like the Awesome terribly much. Aw. The Mad Cat is an easy pick in any regard, considering that lore-wise, mech warrior-wise, and especially tabletop-wise, it's considered one of the generally all-around best mechs ever made, and that's just the Prime version. 100% agree. Except for the point about the Awesome. I like Awesomes. I wish they could have one more heatsink, even would make a difference. Alright, let's throw this rangefinder and maybe not the Highlander, maybe the Victor. Something with a speed of 4. Something that's gonna be out in the front. Yeah. One day, 500. Yep. Okay. Cool. Do that.
Log and note. Too hard.
Unfortunately, we can't put the energy targeting on the Awesome. We just haven't got the tonnage for it. We've already got a single plus targeting system on the Battlemaster. It's all about playstyle. I am, just with real life, a heat hater. I like it cold, real cold. I like to worry about heat as little as possible, and the Awesome is practically by all means the antithesis of that. The Marauder, I would say, is worse. The stock Archer is worse, I would say. There are a lot of mechs that run hotter than an Awesome and don't have 3 PPCs. It's not going to be under weapons, is it? Yeah, we'll drop this out and slot this in. And we'll just gain +1 accuracy with everything. Oh. Wait. Oh. 3 tons. 2 tons. Well, dang. I don't want to drop a heatsink for it. Do we drop a laser? It wouldn't run quite so hot, but that kind of defeats the purpose of putting the targeting system in. No. No, we're gonna have to leave it the way it is. Except, of course. Oh, right, of course. Yes, I do. But I understand what you mean about being a heat hater. I also like my mechs to run cold. I don't want to have to worry about heat too much. Except in a mech that's designed for bracket fire. I do like to be able to alpha strike every turn and only build up 1 to 2 points of heat depending on movement. Alright, so I guess we just have 1 day's worth of stuff to do.
Job's done, Commander.
Also, the German name for the awesome isn't even translated to Wunderbar, so it gets points docked. What is the German name for the awesome? I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't know. But I thought Wunderbar was wonderful. So, I don't know. What do I know? We've got capture base, we've got recovery, and we've got capture base. Recovery could be interesting. A directorate defector. Todesbud. Hope I'm saying that right. Literally harbinger of death. I mean, it's hard to docket points for being called that. So the only change from last mission is we've got the rangefinder and the Victor. Ah, it's a shame about that targeting system weighing an extra ton. I really thought they were the same weight. Does that mean a triple plus targeting system weighs 4 tons? Because that would be lame. Yeah. Ooh, harbinger of death. That's a good name for an awesome, I think. Honestly, probably better than awesome. I always thought that name was kind of weak.
Command interface initiated.
Memory core will be in this facility. And it's TDS-8T in German. That'd really throw me if I think of it as an awesome AWS-8Q. Yeah, I'd probably, if it was the AWS-8Q Todesbud, I think I'd have less of a problem with it.
Got it.
But the TDS-8T Todesbud, it just has a totally different ring to it.
Got it. Acknowledged.
Okay, so we're going to be coming up from the downhill side, unfortunately.
I copy. I've got an unknown on sensors.
Oh. Stop doing that. Oh, we've got an Orion. That's maybe not quite as heavy as I was hoping. These 65 and 75 tonners aren't really doing it for me. I want to take on 90, 95, 100 tonners. Do I need to go to 5 skull missions for that?
Commander? All weapons are go.
To be fair, it's because we know the awesome and its model code like that since we learned of it. Yeah, that's true. I imagine German players think much the same looking at ours. Probably. More so, actually. I think nearly over half the mech chassis in BT have German names. Some are different, some are just direct translations. I mean, I see occasionally on Sarna in an article it'll say, you know, the German translation of the name. And I feel like it's usually pretty close. If not a direct translation or transliteration.
Engaging target.
Let's talk BattleTech, I usually mention. Okay. I'm not sure why BattleTech is so much more popular in German than it is in, say, French or Italian. Or really any other language besides German.
Aye, aye. Confirmed.
Alright, that Orion is looking
Receiving you.
pretty rough.
On the move.
And a catapult. Man, I wish we had more morale. Go
Copy
for another
that.
headshot. I'd like to kill him so the catapult doesn't have any shots.
Scored a critical hit.
But I'll settle for taking his arm off. Oh, a quick draw. Yeah, I'm wishing I had maybe found maybe an uphill side that I could be approaching from. An interesting one is the Blitzkrieg. While that is obviously German, in German the unit is named the Blitzschlag, which is less lightning war and more lightning strike. Interesting.
Losing armor.
Yeah, you are.
Orders? On my way.
50, 65, and 45. Those are not good odds. Still, 2 hits isn't bad, and critting on his LRMs. Battlemaster's left side is definitely looking weak. If I had to take a whack at it, I'd guess in Germany the term Blitzkrieg probably comes with less than positive connotations. I mean, more so than in the rest of the world.
Commander.
Points. Have to hit him with at least 3 medium lasers. Let's see if we can get lucky. Large looks like it hit his left torso, which should transfer.
Scored a critical hit.
But yeah, it occurred to me that Blitzkrieg might have a negative connotation in German, but I didn't say anything because I feel like that kind of reference also has the same connotation
Waiting for
in
orders.
English.
Moving out.
Alright, let's take out this Orion, please,
I copy.
before he does anything else.
Mech destroyed.
75 with the large, 70 to 55 with the
All
missiles.
weapons committed.
Alright, so he's down to 2 mediums and an SRM-4.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Oh no, the paint!
Systems holding.
Another Orion. That was more than paint. Really focusing on Hoser right now.
Reporting. Major armor loss.
You know what time it is.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Ready for orders.
$29 points on the center torso. That's a medium laser
Receiving.
plus.
Copy that. That's a kill. Standing by.
One with damage reduction. But we don't use it, it goes to waste. Ooh, we've got 80% there.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Alright, so that's half of the LRMs off the field. Oh. That's not great.
All weapons committed.
Internal structure damage. Standing by. I copy. Affirmative. That hit something good. Good to go. Roger.
Not the leg, I want the torso.
Good to go. Coordinates received. We can salvage that.
Yeah, there's not much left. Oh, you don't want to take on Hoser anymore? You want to come after the Highlander?
Damage minimal.
Receiving you. Firing all weapons.
Oh, at least we had good grouping.
Ready for orders. What's up, boss?
Excuse me. And do we risk triggering another group of enemies if we do this?
Going full throttle.
All weapons committed.
Autocannon 10 ammo explosion.
Critical damage
Nice.
detected.
It does make me a little sad that there's no falling
Ready for
damage in
orders.
this game. Wait, I can jump up on here?
Firing
Heck yes.
Damage minimal.
Orders? Now let's see how you handle this.
Oh, there goes the leg. He's not long for this world now.
Inflicted some heavy damage. Aye, aye. Moving out.
What if I want to step on him? Okay, how do I...
Commander? On the move.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Alright. So there wasn't really any need to worry about that objective zone. And the salvage isn't going to be quite what I was hoping for. No, I don't really want the ballista. Oh, plus 50% crit auto cannon. I guess I'd rather have that than... Well, 160. Yeah, we're gonna get those parts anyway, I bet. Oh yeah. We got, I think, literally everything. Field intelligence suggests bringing a mix of heavy and assault class mechs. A mix of heavy firepower and maneuverability is recommended. Jump capable mechs are expected to prove especially advantageous in our projected theater of operations. Further details will be provided upon your arrival. I don't know if I'm ready for a 4-skull plot mission though. I also don't know if I want to do these 2 capture base missions. I didn't know I could do that. That's so far though. Travel restricted. 120. Geez, 4 jumps. It's only 120,000 sea bills. I mean... Or do we just jump into a 5-skull planet? There is one nearby, right? Ish. 23 days. It's only a difference of 90,000 sea bills in 2 days. No. We'll stay in the neighborhood. We'll try this 5-skull planet and see if we can't... Brenton is an infamous world due to the plague that bears its name. Centuries ago, the Capellans released a bioweapon on the surface, which continues to be deadly even now. The target of numerous raids, Brenton is now heavily guarded by the Concordat. Arctic. Comstar presence... Plague quarantine... Research... That could be interesting. Either way, it's 23 days. You're speaking to Yang in the mech bay when the yelling starts. Across the bay, a pair of your mech warriors face off in front of a battle mech. You get there just as Decker pulls back to throw a punch at Archangel. We are going to have them settle things in the simulators. You raise your voice and both mech warriors turn to you, Decker's fist relaxing. If you mech warriors have a dispute, go settle it in the battle pods. Frankly, you both need the practice. I mean, they're both elite pilots. The mech warriors grumble and wander off. You hear later from Yang that the sim battle between Decker and Archangel drew a huge crowd. Those warriors both treated their sim battle like real war boss, and by the end of it I think they kind of forgot what they were fighting about. And they both gain 100 experience, which is... eh. They don't need the XP. Alright, this is gonna be like 3... No, wait, that was not the way we went. This is gonna be 1 jump. 23 days. Poker night. Cedric, it's poker night. Darius is prowling outside your quarters as you return after dinner. Poker night. Darius first insisted because he said it would help keep his skills sharp. He doesn't always win, so perhaps he's right. It's usually the senior staff he ropes into playing, although occasionally some other lucky crew member or guest is invited to the table. But you're the boss. He can't make you play. I'm going to play casually or play to win. I mean, what do we stand to win if we do win? We'll play casually. This is just a friendly game, Darius intones. He shuffles the deck of cards as Sumira distributes everybody's favorite drink. Dr. Murad, who attends to socialize rather than play, sets her Quilar Fizz beside her datapad and looks solemnly at Darius. Is this really going to be friendly? Of course, says Darius, and smiles widely. You see, I'm smiling. We're all smiling. You can do it too. He nods around at everyone. Yang grins while Sumira's smile is small and crooked. As a reluctant grin quivers at the corners of Dr. Murad's mouth, you smile as well. The game starts, but play is slow and leisurely, ending long before the gathering breaks up. Should have manipulated the game? I have a feeling that that has the potential to end badly if you get caught. What is there to gain besides morale? I mean, money? We're kind of set for money. Morale increase 1 is great. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, we're already maxed out. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad at least. I'd hate for a fight to break out and people to end up in the med bay for a week or something.
Arrived at our destination, Commander.
You've got sim pods anyway. That's true. We did have a fight break out, and okay, so we have no access to any of these missions. We did have a fight break out, and we did take it to the pods. I wonder, are we gonna have... was it Landmark? Yeah, it was Landmark. 24 more days. Oof. Where do we go this way? Weldry? Oh, 3.5. No, I want 4.5. My bad. Travel is restricted to Coromadir. Travel is restricted to Rawless. Another 28 days to Taurus. How is it longer to get from where we are than where we were? It was 25 days, and now we're closer, and it's 28 days. Agriculture, aquaculture, chemicals, inner sphere level civilization, large population, mega city, recreation, regional capital, rich, Terran world travel hub. Depends on how far the jump point is from the planet in the system, just like in Mech HQ. I guess it's a long way in Britain.
Roger that, Commander. Course
Waste of
plotted.
time trying to find some decent missions before we go do our plot.
That work order's complete, boss. Top-notch work, if I may say so.
Alright, let's just spend a minute and revel in this. There is no more money to be spent on the Argo. I'm happy about that. It's in tip-top shape.
For you, Commander.
We'll spend 600,000 on that. And spend most of the next month traveling to Taurus, where hopefully we can find a mission. I actually was not expecting it to have the Mech HQ rules for distance from the jump point to the planet. I'm surprised that they do that in this game. I would have expected them to simplify it. Because it seems like they simplify a lot of things, but maybe that's just because it doesn't have all the mechs. Because it does have, like, all the tech. And the plus weapons are actually an added level of complexity. No, I mean, that definitely checks out. Blaring klaxons interrupt an otherwise quiet morning routine as several fast-moving ships appear, pacing the Argo. Darius broadcasts their hail to the bridge. "You're flying through our space, strangers. It's awfully dangerous out here. Just awful, especially for a ragged-looking ship like the Argo, is it? Tell you what, we'll provide you with a safe passage. For a price, of course. While you consider your options, Samir pipes up. Commander, if you can buy me some time, I could do a rapid fire-up of the Leopard. That'll teach them not to mess with us. I would like to stall. I do not want to have my money taken from me by these pirates. Highwaymen. Scoundrels, even. Oh no. The frustrated pirate tries to walk you through the money transfer one more time. No, the last account number is a 0, not the letter O. It's never the letter O. Just then, the Leopard leaps free from its docking collar on the side of the Argo and fires a barrage of LRMs at the pirate ship. The pirates retaliate with laser blasts, and the whole ship groans as emergency systems activate. After another flash of light from the Leopard, the enemy captain gives the order to retreat. Unfortunately, it's too late for Hoser, who was caught on the wrong side of a blast door and ends up in the med bay with 2 injuries. And he will actually be out of action for an extra 12 days after we get to Taurus. Well, that is a bummer. Sorry, Hoser.
Arrived, Commander.
We've arrived at Taurus. The Taurians hate us still, don't they? Oh man, restricted access, everything. I guess we don't really have any options. We'll spend 28 days traveling to Tirlon.
Calculating course now, Commander.
Well, that plan did not go the way I was hoping it would. Spent 2 months traveling out and a month traveling back, all for nothing. At least Hoser will be out of the medbay by the time we get to Tirlon. Well, sorry for wasting you guys' time. That's my bad. Class warfare. Raised voices echo down the mess deck hallway, and you arrive to find Hoser nose to nose with Decker. I don't care about your noble family. You don't give me orders, Hoser snarls, poking the other mech warrior in the chest with each word. Decker lifts his chin. Even out here on the periphery, you should know enough to listen to your betters. Hoser's fist flashes out before anyone can intervene, sending Decker staggering, blood erupting from a broken nose. In the dangerous silence that follows, the room finally notices that you've arrived. A single fork clatters to the floor. Yeah, we'll have them fight in the gym. Oh, Jesus. The two mech warriors circle the makeshift boxing ring while the crew shouts encouragement. Both mech warriors have taken a beating over the course of the 8 rounds, but while Decker has training, Hoser has the will to win. Decker, flagging back against the rope, starts in with a final surge of energy. In response to such a predictable assault, Hoser turns one of Decker's own moves back on him. Early in the fight, Decker had staggered Hoser with it. Now Decker goes down hard. As the referee reaches the 10 count, the crowd goes wild. Decker and Hoser received injuries. Hoser has high spirits for 30 days. And morale has increased by 2. Or would if it weren't already maxed out. They're both out of action for 7 days, but that's fine because we're still en route. Honestly, maybe I should start saving some money by cutting back on the monthly bills. That way all of these morale gains wouldn't be going to waste. Decker and Hoser have returned to duty. If you did that, you wouldn't get the morale gains? Really? Ah. In the middle of the afternoon, you find Hoser hungry. Hoser is the main character of today's episode. Don't you lose tech points when you reduce the money, do you? Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a deciding factor. You find Hoser hunkered in the arcade playing Mercenaries, a tie-in to the popular Holovid show. Commander, have you played this game yet? Maybe it touches a little too close to home. See, I'm managing my own mercenary company in the periphery. A little bit meta here. Over his shoulder, you see charts and data and little icons representing all the mechs at his disposal. You flash back to Darius's recent rundown of monthly expenses. I'm a bit stuck. What do you think I should do? Send him to the training modules? Always the blue. Such a troublemaker. Hoser, you're never gonna make it as a mech warrior if you're goofing off playing make-believe mercenary. Get your ass in the training modules and learn some real skills. For 200 XP? Kinda makes me wish I'd tried something else. Looking chastised, he apologizes and hurries out of the arcade. He doesn't even pause to log out of the game. Glancing at the screen, you see it's only a couple more days until his blackjack is refitted, and his best mech warrior is healed up, and there's one more juicy contract available in this system. And so naturally, I take over his game.
Now entering synchronous orbit.
Not yet. Oh, the hiring hall and the store are not available. 200 XP. I don't need 200 XP.
Commander?
We're already sitting at thousands of unspent XPs. Archangel can maybe go up? No, Archangel has apparently maxed out because I think he was already at about 2,000 when we did that. Nothing in the mech bay, nothing in engineering. I mean... Wait, hold on, before we do that. Confirm. Nope, it's literally just the one mission. I don't know if we're gonna finish this mission in the next half hour. Wait, y'all? Seriously? Seriously? Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, not cancel. Wrong button. I wanted to repair. I was in the orange button mode.
Job's done, Commander.
Yeah, why couldn't you have, like, reminded me that we had a mech that needed fixing before we spent 3 months flying all over creation? Eliminate hostile units. The gun batteries must be down before restoration dropships enter weapons range. Take out the generators powering the shipyard's anti-orbital gun batteries. This is it, Silent K, the Directorate's last stronghold on our way to Coromadir. We're going to liberate the system and set House Parata free. I have an invasion fleet en route to take the spaceport in a surprise attack, but the shipyard's gun batteries are going to be a problem. You need to take them offline before our ships arrive. Most of Espinosa's dropship fleet is grounded on Tirlon right now. If we take this system from them, there'll be nothing left between us and the throne world.
Command interface initiated.
Commander, we're making a push on the Directorate's primary shipyard. If our attack is successful, what's left of my uncle's fleet will be rendered useless, but we're going to need your help. The shipyard is protected by enormous gun batteries that draw their power from the generators in front of you. I need you to destroy those generators before our dropships enter their weapons range. There are 3 generators, designated Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie. Take out all 3 structures, mop up any surviving Directorate units, and our dropship fleet will be clear to handle the rest.
Go take out those generators, Commander, and do it quickly.
17
Our entire
rounds.
plan falls apart if those guns stay online.
Alright, let's look at where we're dealing with here. $17 rounds. There we go.
On my way.
Now, Spider is a Directorate prototype, especially modified to serve as a forward observer. They can fight, but their primary function is marking targets for artillery bombardment. That's not good. We have a history with artillery. Keep your eyes open, boss. The Directorate has too much valuable hardware out here to risk firing their artillery blind. If you can destroy all the forward observers, it should stop them from calling out any future artillery strikes. But be careful, any targets they've already marked will still be in danger of bombardment.
Enemy detected.
On it. On my way.
Incoming artillery fire.
Oh boy. So we've got a 35 tonner there, a couple light turrets there, 60 tonner. Oh man.
Come on, send me a real mech warrior. Commander?
Large laser, 2 mediums. SRM $6 and 10.
Waiting for orders.
Let's present the left side to them for now. 100 armor. 150 armor. But only the large laser would hit. 150, that's 100. Yeah, we could one-shot this guy.
Affirmative. One less turret.
What's up, boss? I copy.
Shielded and guarded. Generator Alpha? I mean, that is our objective, and it is also the only thing we can hit with all of our guns.
Got it.
Dang, he's evasive. 157, 160 if we hit with everything.
Confirmed. One less turret.
Man, those things go down easier than I thought. I saw that they had 400 armor, and I'm thinking at least 100 of that's on the front.
Unit destroyed.
Carp's Ringmaster is now following. Hey, welcome to the party. Glad you could join us. And how are you today? Okay, there's that specially modified spider they were talking about. And he scratched the paint on the awesome.
Losing lots of armor.
That's my chatbot. I figured I'd give you an extra view and follow. Okay, well I appreciate that. I figured there might be some connection since the names were pretty similar. Although I have to admit I don't understand what you mean when you say chatbot. Is that just like second browser you've got open or something?
Good to go. Commander,
Standing by.
ready for orders. Moving out.
It's my account I use when I stream to do chatbot. Oh, okay. Chatbot commands.
Locking in all weapon systems.
One Gauss rifle will do it, but 3 PVCs won't? Lame.
All weapons committed.
So chat can do things like lurk or gamble. Okay. Yeah, I don't really honestly mess around with chat very much, and
Yes, Commander.
honestly I don't watch a lot of other streamers either. Mostly I get my kicks on YouTube.
Waiting for orders.
So I have to admit to being a bit ignorant of what all is possible with Twitch.
Copy that. Affirmative.
I should have had him jump.
Ready for orders. Moving out.
No worries, there's a lot and I do a bit. Some stuff is beyond me at the moment. Yeah, most stuff is beyond me at the moment. And that's all entirely my fault. I really should be more dedicated to the art of streaming. Oh no. I just realized there was a... Ooh, this is gonna hurt.
I'm showing minor damage.
$14 rounds to destroy all 3 generators still.
Damage is minor, Commander.
It's all good, no need to go beyond your comfort zone. The most important thing is to respond to chat, and you do that like a boss. Hey, I appreciate that.
Commander.
Oh no, Medusa got hurt. I appreciate the compliment. I do try my best. I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to the day when there's too much chat to respond to, because I mean that'll mean the viewership is up, but it also means that I'll be slightly overwhelmed. So, I mean, obviously it'll be a good thing, but
All weapons committed.
well, as my brother used to always say, there's a silver lining to every cloud and a cloud to every silver lining.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's when you'll need mods. I'm not there yet either. Yeah, I've already made, Hoser and Lark, I believe, are both mods in my chat, but that's, mainly because I don't know what I'm doing.
Commander.
Turning my back on a spider. I don't think that's too terribly bad.
I copy.
Oh, we got his arm just from the first shot. I don't have any mods yet. I have a couple of peeps that are interested. I'm small enough, I just do it for myself for now. Yeah, I mean, that's how I feel about it as well. I'm really just here to enjoy the game and share with other people. I mean, I'm not trying to make this like a professional thing or anything at this point.
Orders received.
Maybe if the channel continues to grow, I might consider it eventually, but I'm not there yet.
Giving him everything I've got. Ready for orders. Coordinates received.
Suck laser, spider.
Mech winner down. Repeat, we have a mech winner down. Our lance integrity is compromised. Requesting support.
Successfully avoid. Did we successfully avoid? It looked like I saw a red number here. Oh, yeah, now you're just using your SRMs because you've overheated. Destroy the spotters. Okay, 1 of 2, so there's just the 1 spider left. The Jenner is not a spider, I guess. The Jenner is not a spotter, I should say.
Yeah. Waiting for orders.
Yeah, we should be able to do that in 1 round.
Got it. Firing. Full complement.
Slow it down. They're tearing us apart out here. Where's our damn backup?
Full throttle.
Orders.
I'm going the right way, right? Okay, yeah, we need to come this way. Where is... There's an objective here. Way over here. Where's the other... Okay, over here. So we can... sprint this way, up and around. Oh, that's gonna take forever. They weren't kidding about jump jets will come in handy.
On my way. Double time. I'm here. On the move. Full speed.
I'm just glad we get forewarning on where the artillery is gonna land.
Yes, Commander. Receiving you. I copy. Receiving you. On it.
All weapons visited. Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Good to go. Moving to position. Tango down.
So I thought the artillery was supposed to stop falling once we destroyed all the spotters. That's the second time it's come down since then, and there's... and there's more marked.
Yes, Commander.
Gonna be able to get up there in time. Down to 11 rounds.
Roger that. Standing by. Acknowledged.
I know they say never split the party, but with these objectives, I don't know that we have over much of a choice.
Ready for orders. No shooting, just running.
Keep working on those generators, Commander. Those ground batteries need to be down before our dropships draw within range.
He didn't. Oh, he can see a turret.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
It's gonna take more than that.
Double time. Let's go. Commander? Double time. Let's go.
Yeah, Battlemaster with all the evasion.
Engaging target.
Victor taking some shots to the torso. Nothing he can't handle. Battlemaster using up some of his evasion. He's still got plenty. And they've got a new artillery spotter. Trebuchet, Jaeger mech, and a Vindicator. Nine rounds remaining.
Warning. Armor low. Oh, no. Boom! Headshot.
That's one Vindicator who won't be taking any more shots at me.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Waiting for orders.
+85. I'd have to hit with all three. Odds are decently good at that. Or we could just go for the arm. More likely, I think. Let's take out the arm.
Scored a critical hit. Aye, aye. Roger. Ready for orders. Jumping. Engaging multiple targets.
Alright, working on generator Bravo, taking out a turret. Is that a large laser? Maybe I was shooting at the wrong turret. Did he seriously just hop in place? Armor on my leg is getting awfully thin.
Armor low.
That's the arm.
Commander. Targeting for an alpha strike. Acknowledged.
Still got 8 rounds. We should
Acknowledged.
be mostly in the clear, I think. We are at the 2-hour mark, but I'm gonna keep going. I don't know if that's safe.
Aye, aye.
Overtime? Indeed. We need to do 90 to the generator, right?
Roger that.
Second generator down. You've got one left.
That turret is gone.
How did we kill the turret? There's no way one medium laser was enough to do it. And Silent is gonna have to sprint so he doesn't get rained on. Oh, I should have turned my right side to them. I didn't realize those turrets were powered by the generators. I appreciate the heads up. So now I know what I need to do with the Battle Master, and that is destroy that generator. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, armor on the Awesome is getting a little thin on that left arm.
Took a hard hit there. Good to go. Position confirmed.
Oh, we're gonna thread the needle. It's got 150. Yeah, we're doing well over that.
Firing.
We missed. That's the last of the generators. Good job, Commander. The ground batteries are down and our dropships are clear to attack the shipyard. Mop up any remaining hostiles and I'll send Samir to extract you.
Yes, Commander. Lifting off.
Into the back of a Jaeger mech. 15 armor. Wow.
I copy.
Dang it. Hoser's gonna have to sprint. Means I won't get to shoot with him.
All weapons committed.
Standing by.
Or you're gonna have Hoser fall back. I know that's what he would want.
Firing all weapons.
He seriously didn't go anywhere. Oh no. Lost a heat sink. A double heat sink. Oh, lame. Super lame. Those are hard to come by.
Minimal damage on that hit.
Warning. Armor breached. Internal damage.
Location confirmed. Engaging jump jets.
Nice.
Hostile removed.
All weapons committed.
Both legs destroyed on that guy. So it should just be the spider left.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Receiving you.
Center torso destroyed. Nicely done. The enemy has been vanquished and Tirlon is ours. I'll drink to that. Hell, we all will. I've got a keg of Timbiqui Dark waiting in Argo's galley, and this feels like as good a time as any to crack it open. When we get back home, we're celebrating and drinks are on me.
Mission successful.
It sucks that the Highlander lost a double heat sink, though. I'm gonna have to replace that with a single. $1.7 million C-bills. Oh, Medusa got an injury. Jaegermech part, Jenner part, like quick drop parts, trebuchet parts. I mean, quick drop parts, I guess. Okay, we got 3 quick drop parts, 2 spider parts, of indicator part. LRM5, SRM, yeah. Autocannon 2 ammo. Lovely. Oh yeah, and plot. Armistice. In orbit, Tirlon. This message is for High Lady Kameo Arano of the Oregon Reach. I am Elena Marisol Chaplin, personal attaché to Protector Thomas Calderon of the Torian Concordat. The Torian Ministry of Intelligence has confirmed the authenticity of the evidence that you sent us. You have our thanks. It would seem that your uncle's duplicity has left its mark on us all. Wherever you are, Lord Madeira, thank you. Our ambassadors have been in communication with representatives of the Federated Suns, and they are negotiating a de-escalation of force along our shared border. All cooperation between the Torian Concordat and the Directorate has officially been terminated. We have also withdrawn our fleet, and Director Santiago Espinosa has been recognized as an enemy of the Torian state. Should he ever dare to leave Oregon space, he will have us to contend with. Finally, I will personally review your reports of Torian war crimes in the Reach. If I find them credible, I will hold Commodore Ostergaard accountable for his actions upon his return. If what you've told me is true, he will stand before a firing squad. You have my word. With that, our business is concluded. Be well, Lady Arano. Protector Calderon wishes you success in your campaign to come. I'm pleasantly surprised. Maybe now they'll stop hurling baseless accusations at House Davian. I agree with you in spirit, Commander. It's nice to know that my people won't be invaded by the Federation anytime soon. I'm very deliberately emphasizing the anytime soon in that sentence, by the way, but we can worry about the future another day. In any case, Lady Arano, I think that congratulations are in order. With Tirlon liberated and the Taurians out of the war, there's nothing left between us and the throne. The Directorate still has one card they can play. They have Lord Madeira. When we move on Coromadir, I will negotiate for his release. But first, I must rally the founding houses. When I travel to Coromadir, it will be with all of our allies and their armies at my back. I want the throne world's skies crowded with our dropships. What about the people there? When your invasion fleet touches down, will you have their support? Yes, I will. Every victory we've won has shaken their support of my uncle. His popularity as a leader is shattered, and when the time to invade comes, the majority will side with us. With our fleet filling the skies and our supporters in the streets, my message will be unmistakable. Everywhere my uncle looks, he will see the Arano Cormorant, the symbol of my house and our unshakable resolve. Sounds like a plan. We'll be waiting. Don't forget about us. When you talk to that bastard, I want to be right there by your side. You will be, Silent K. You have my word on that. Director Espinosa will see our strength. The strength of our fleet, of our unity, of the loyalty of our people. And he will return Lord Madeira to us, or we will destroy him utterly. Be ready for my call, Commander. Together, we will bring this war to a close. Lady Arano's contract to move on Coromadir is now available. This mission represents a point of no return. Resistance will be significant, and our forces will be committed once we begin the assault. We should be prepared to field multiple fully equipped lances. Oh. Multiple lances.
Ready to fight, Commander. That mech you wanted is back online.
Welcome to the grease pit, Commander.
Alright, first things first. Lame. I mean, it better than if we had lost a double heat sink in the Awesome. I would pull one out of the Highlander to put in the Awesome. Are there any in the store? If there are, we're going to buy them out. I don't think I've ever seen double heat sinks in the store. Cockpit mods, comms systems, exchangers, heat banks. These are all parts I haven't seen before. But no double heat sinks. Heat bank. Increasing the threshold at which internal damage occurs. Heat exchanger. Reduce the overall heat generated from weapon attacks. 4 tons. Comm system. Increasing resolve generated? Heck yeah. We're gonna buy that one.
New equipment available.
And we're gonna buy this one. And we have rangefinders in our other 2 mechs, but we might just... The exchanger might be nice on the Awesome. Is it worth giving up 4 heat sinks for? Probably. 20% of 30 is 6. So yeah, that would actually, and it's not impacted by the surrounding heat. Yeah, we'll do that.
New equipment available.
Cockpit mod. Granting increased protection from mortal injuries. Yeah, I want that.
New equipment available.
And I'll take this. This one as a backup, and I'll take this as a backup. Oh, we're just buying out all the stuff. Heat bank, maybe not so much. Finance is running low. We've got 1.1 million C-bills. I think we'll be okay. Hmm. Alright. Well, you know what? We've got 8 autocannon 20s. Jeez. Okay, now we're not running quite so low. But I tell you guys what, I appreciate you all joining me, liking and subscribing and all that good stuff. This is where I'm going to call it. We are about 15 minutes over, so little something extra there. Let me just go ahead and save here. It's been fun. I do think it's odd that Varank was conspicuous in his absence, considering his character was basically the star of the show, as far as all those little plot things. I don't even know what to call them. Every time something came up, it was Hoser. But anyway, don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe. Link to the Discord is in my bio. All that good stuff. Yeah, I hope everyone has a good night, and we'll see you next week.